So here is a funny story. A video that Roblox uploaded to their YouTube channel literally appeared in my recommended list out of absolutely nowhere yesterday. And then, of course, me seeing that video, I decided I would then make this video. So Roblox making and uploading that video then sparked me to create and upload this video, and I'd just like to think that this is where the endless cycle begins. Anyway, I think we should actually take a look at this video. When this video goes up, it has actually been 6 days since Roblox uploaded their video, but we are going to go ahead and ignore that and pretend they uploaded it more recently so I don't look late for once. So basically on the 15th of October, Roblox uploaded a video that is barely 2 minutes long, and they titled it The Story of Roblox. And if you didn't quite get it from the title of that video, you can probably tell from the title of my video that it basically shows where and how Roblox started out, and very vaguely how it evolved into where it is now. And yeah, I do say it's very vague, which what else do you expect from a 2-minute video? But even though it is vague, it still tells and shows quite a lot. So the video starts with literally just 1989 on the screen, and I won't lie, this surprised me quite a lot actually.
The story of Roblox begins in 1989 with this simple block.
So as you can see, Roblox started with literally just one block, and very surprisingly, back in 1989, which is crazy because so many people, including myself, thought that Roblox started in 2004 or something like that. But I honestly did not expect it to be as far back as literally the 80s. That's a whole 30 years ago. Honestly, that's probably like 3 times the age of a lot of Roblox players.
We programmed a 2D simulated physics lab called Interactive Physics, which would later go on to influence our approach to building the groundwork for Roblox.
So I doubt that that animation was the actual thing that they were talking about, like the whole simulation that later became Roblox. But seriously, if it looked anything like that, that is absolutely insane. To even think that before they started working on Roblox, that's what they started with. You know, to be able to even begin working on Roblox.
Students across the world used interactive physics to see how 2 cars would crash or build destructible houses.
Once again, that is actually crazy. Like, just take a moment to think about how most Roblox games look today. Like, think about your favourite Roblox game right now, and just think in detail how good the building and the scripting actually is in that game. And then come back and take a look at those cars and those houses once again. To simply go from that to what we have right now is amazing.
It was astonishing to see what these kids and teens were designing, and I wanted to replicate that capability on a much grander scale.
So as you can see, that's where the little Roblox character in the thumbnail came from. And I'm pretty sure it's just recreating the first ever time they came up with the Roblox character, because that's literally what Roblox characters looked like when the game first became a thing. Like, even when Roblox was released to everyone, the catalogue did not exist. Hats didn't exist and clothing didn't exist. Pretty much every player looked like this.
So with my co-founder Eric, we began building the core components that would become the basis for our imagination platform.
I really don't know why it made me so happy that he mentioned Eric. Like, obviously he was going to. He was a very, very big part of where and how Roblox started. It's just nice to hear him be mentioned.
Roblox quickly began bringing the world together through the power of play, harnessing players and creators of different ages and backgrounds from all around the world.
This is true, and especially as of recently. Even if you've been playing Roblox for as little as a year or maybe even 2, you know that right now Roblox has more players than it ever did before. And I think it's still insane for me to go onto the games page and see multiple games with over 1,000 players. And you can scroll through the popular tab for a while before finding games below 10,000 players. And there was a time very, very recently where the most popular game on the whole of Roblox barely had 10,000.
Connected by shared experiences. From China to Brazil to America, the world began to create as one.
It's really cool to hear how many different countries actually have people actively playing Roblox every single day. Like, I know most players probably come from America, and that's probably what everyone else would assume, but when you actually sit and listen to all the different countries, that's when it becomes a little bit more real.
Friendships were built, and a new form of entertainment was born.
I think this is one of the best things about Roblox. As some of you know, I've been on Roblox for coming up to 9 years, which isn't as long as some people, but oh my god, it's still such a long time. And I even remember some really good friends I had literally back when I joined and I was just 10 years old. And even now, I met all of my best friends through Roblox in one way or another, and I really can't say I know what I'd be doing without them right now. So for Roblox to be providing people with amazing friendships just by simply existing is incredibly powerful.
The Roblox world is growing faster than ever before.
Like I said, it's still one of the coolest things to see people from all over the world and from every different part of the world all playing this one game together. It's unbelievable, but in a really good way.
Creators are creating new genres, deeper narratives, and more diverse experiences that are opening up entertainment paths into worlds of play never thought possible.
Which just takes me back to what I was saying before about how insane it is to just see how far Roblox has come. In literally every aspect you could possibly think of, Roblox has grown, changed, and overall evolved into something I'm pretty sure no one ever saw coming. And I was actually thinking about it a lot recently. You know, the whole UGC catalog thing. If you told me in like 2013 or something that in 5 years, players would be able to create and sell Roblox hats, I absolutely would not have believed it.
We're enabling the creation of more human forms that allow for greater self-expression, unleashing the limits of the imagination to enable anyone to be who they want to be.
Okay, look, I know everyone memes and hates on Arthro a lot, and back when it was known as Anthro, even I did so from what I remember. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it, but now I'd just like it to be perfectly clear to everyone that there is absolutely 100% nothing wrong with Arthro, and that little clip that I just played pretty much perfectly explains it. It allows players to express themselves and be who they want to be to the fullest extent, and let's not lie, that's one of the most amazing things you can allow someone to do.
We're building a platform for a new generation, one that enables people to create and share experiences through play.
Oh my god, seriously, just seeing the video scroll through those clips of gameplay is astounding. If we just divert our attention back to the beginning of my video where I showed a screenshot of the first Roblox character to literally what we have now, I just really cannot believe it. And I think this is something we don't really think about a lot. Like, yeah, cool, we have realistic avatars, but when we actually sit down and compare them to what Roblox started with, it's just so much better.
Together, we are the architects of play.
And there we have the wise words from the man himself. Together we are the architects of play. And honestly, I've never quite heard a sentence that describes Roblox as well as those 7 words he just said. And then the rest of the video is just some cool animation thing and eventually just the word Roblox sitting there in space. And even though that video was just short of 2 minutes long, it's still one of the coolest Roblox related videos I think I've ever seen. It's always incredible to see where and how something started and came from. And especially when it's such a huge part of your life, I think it's very special in some kind of weird way. I think you'll also notice that throughout this video, I tried so hard to use as many different words for amazing or insane as I possibly could. And let me tell you, after a while, it becomes quite difficult. But yeah, that is basically it. There obviously wasn't a lot to it, and there's definitely more that you could find out about old Roblox and where it started. But for 2 minutes, I think they did pretty good. Like, it was somewhat impressive. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this little The Story of Roblox video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.